which really brings us to the most important point that people really want to know. What does 2024 look like? So let's talk about that. Okay, so the best chart on 2024 is from the Visual Capitalist. That's a great website. You guys should check it out. A lot of good information, but I love this chart. So Visual Capitalist goes out and talks to all the people with opinions, and everyone's got one, right? What is 2024 going to be like? They're talking about possible recession because interest rates are so high. So what's the chances that 2024 is bad, right? So starting left to right. So on the very left-hand side of the screen is my favorite group of people, the federal government, the Federal Open Market Committee. How many people in the federal government say that next year, 2024, is going to be bad?
Zero.
Nobody.
Not damn one of them thinks that we're going to have anything bad. It's like hear no evil, see no evil. Right. It reminds me of 2021 when they were talking about
transitory inflation.
Yeah, there's no such thing as inflation. It's not happening. Don't look behind the man or whatever that is. What's the wizard about? Yeah.
Man behind the curtain.
Don't look behind the curtain. There's nobody there. No, it's there. They're doing the same thing. They're like 2024 is going to be fine. Mm-hmm. Whatever. I don't trust them.
No.
Now, the next two indicators, the yield curve, the most effective forecast of what's going to happen in the future, it's still saying there's a 60% chance, 61% chance that 2024 could be bad. So that is impactful to me. Right. Economists, the third line, 48% economists. This is the group of people that literally do not know what's going to happen. And if 50% of them say it's going to be a good year, 50% of them say it's going to be a bad year, you could literally get rid of every single economist in the world and nothing would change. Nothing would change. Mm-hmm. It's just unfortunately true. So I discount the economists. I discount the federal government. But the blue column is who you and we deal with every day. Yep. It's our clients. It's the people that you talk to. Now, this says that 7 out of 10 people are still concerned. How do you feel?
I say it's accurate.
People call you up. What do they say?
Most of them are concerned about what's going to happen.
I'm still scared, right?
Yeah.
Because we're gun shy of what just happened over the last 2 years.
Right.
But generally, and I hate to say this, when consumers are scared, it's actually an opportunity when you should be excited about what's going to happen. Because let's just face it, the facts are consumers are wrong. When they're scared, that's when the market goes up. When they're exuberant, that's when the market goes down. So to me, this is actually a good thing for 2020. The fact that 7 of our 10 clients are concerned right now, that's actually a good thing. The yellow group is the smart people in the room, okay? These are the people that are actually dealing with actual money, okay? The money people. The banks say there's a 15% chance of a recession. Investment research, Bank of America says 35 to 40% chance. CEOs, they are paid to underpromise and overdeliver. So there's not a CEO in the world that's going to say, yeah, next year we're going to do great, right? Mm-hmm. They want to say, oh, there's headwinds. There's a lot of things come my way, and I want to be a hero in 2024 when things are good. But what's your main takeaway from this?
Basically, no one knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really knows. But I tell you what I think. I look at trends, okay? It's like the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Blackhawks, okay? Both of my teams are absolutely awful. The Bears are terrible. Absolutely terrible. They won, did you see?
They won.
They won scoring 12 points and not one touchdown, but they're just terrible, okay? The Blackhawks are also really bad, but there's a huge difference between those two teams. The Bears are just getting worse, okay? They're getting worse. The Blackhawks are ascending. They have possibly a generational talent. They have these 18-year-olds, these 19-year-olds. One's getting better, one's getting worse. Yeah. The economy, and this is what this graph is all about, is things are trending in the right direction. To me, the economy is like the Chicago Blackhawks and not the Chicago Bears. Bespoke came out. That's one of my favorite research groups. And they say, look, the volatility right now, we've seen the roller coaster over the last 2 years. You know it's been a roller coaster. They're saying right now is the lowest the roller coaster has been since 2020. It's like not a roller coaster. It's like what did I say, Brooke? A nighttime carriage ride?
Yes, a nice.
Through Grant Park in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Whenever this happens in the stock market, and Bespoke documented this very well, at this low of a level, it's like in the 5th percentile. The level of volatility usually results in a couple of things. Stock market going up, but not a lot, okay? And a continued carriage ride. So translation, 2024, and this is what I'm predicting for 2024, that the stock market goes up, not a lot, maybe even single digits, but we're not going to see a lot of bumps, ups and downs.
Nice for a change.
That's what I think. But bonds, I am more certain about. Now, Andrea, I know you feel strongly about this, so why don't you just tell me what you think about bonds for 2024?
I think bonds are going to do great in 2024.
They're going to do great. The 20-year U.S. Treasury bond has gone down over 40% in the last 18 months. Absolutely unprecedented.
Yeah.
I think bonds are the best opportunity that I have seen in a long, long time. So long story short, stocks are going to be up a little bit. Bonds are definitely going to go up. Okay. I'm saying that right now, and there's no doubt about it. Bonds are going to go up.
Yep.
Chance of recession, but as we saw, don't know.
It's like a weather forecast.
And I think, what's a big thing? Yeah, I think a big thing is November. I don't know what's going to happen in November.
Yeah.
I just really don't know. I'm looking forward to watching it and seeing what happens. It's a
anyone's guess what's going to happen.
Disaster of American politics is going to be at the forefront this year.
Yeah.
And that could have a big impact. But overall, I think it's going to be a good year for 2024. And we're going to continue to have a long-term perspective. That chart we showed, that 25-year chart, that is what we are focused on, okay? Because that's how we make our retirees successful.